Hello everyone, welcome to a Descent to Journeys in the Dark 2nd edition. This is my review of The Crown of Destiny. Okay, so some people will probably say, well, it's a little late for that now, isn't it? And some people will probably, sorry, I'm losing my words. And some people will actually probably be saying, oh wow, you've actually got a copy. Nice. Still waiting for theirs. Right, anyway. Yeah, the Hero Monster collections are, well, they seem to be getting in pain to get. Anyway, enough about that. Let's actually go on with all these details, and let's start with the little rule book that you get. Well, I wouldn't really call it a book, it's just more like a piece of paper. Anyway, so when you are using this expansion, you actually have to well, let's just say you need a rumour deck. That's it, that's the words I was looking for. What's the words? How's that? So in order to get a rumour deck, you actually have to have one of the little expansions, like the Troll Fins or Lair of the Worm, etc, etc, you know, one of the small box expansions. Sorry. And then if you do actually have any first edition and conversion kit as well, you replace that with all the new stuff. Well, that's that sorted out and done with. That's literally what I've just explained with all of that. Right. The first quest is the Burning Harvest. Which is a nice little setup right there. I'm not going to spoil everything, but let's just say, yeah, that's it. Just the free search tokens, just like the Oath of the Outcast. That's right. And then Act 2.1 is the Crown of Destiny. There you go. And there's the setup, and yet again, only 3 search tokens. Well, they do seem to favour the Overlord a lot more, considering that in the first one with the rewards, if the Overlord wins, you receive the Fire Gem Overlord card, which is this right here. So, yeah, player's card: when a hero enters an empty space, you test the awareness. If fails, roll on power dice that hero and each figure. That's yours included if you don't care. I probably wouldn't really, you know. It's only like 1 red dice and you probably get them back. And anyway, yeah, they suffer damage equal to the damage rolled. You know, it's something, okay. Anyway, yeah, so you get that and you draw 1 rumour card. The well, that's it. The heroes means just prevent that from happening. Whilst in the Crown of Destiny, it's literally whoever wins get the Crown of Destiny, as in this quest right here. So with the Overlord, it's you can take some of your Overlord class cards and get the experience points for them, which isn't actually all that bad, you know. Wait until you got one of your level 3s or something like that, throw some of them away, you know, all your level 1s if you don't want them or anything like that, and get some universal cards, or go for another class and all that. It's not so bad. The hero one is practically exactly the same, where the heroes can get rid of the class cards and get the experience points for that to get new class cards. Yeah, very simple and not bad reward, really. Yeah, that's the Burning Harvest. There's the what the rumour card looks like if you haven't got a rumour deck. Right, now for the heroes. I'm going to do some comparison because I actually have the conversion kit. I'm going to tell you this much: there isn't a lot of change really, just a few words. So we have the old Corbin and we have the new Corbin. All stats are exactly the same, even the attributes. Sorry, I think I need a drink. Right, so the hero ability is exactly the same really. Each time you suffer 2 or more damage, reduce the amount of damage suffered by 1. Okay, not bad. Considering you've got 12 health, that's pretty good. and the stamina 5, that's also good. The heroic feat is slightly worded different, but is exactly the same really. Use when attacked before you roll defense dice. After you roll defense dice, you may change each defense die to a different result of your choice. Okay, so you can roll it and then put it up to maximum, I guess, or you could just forget rolling and anything like that. Although the thing about is rolling is it does state that after you roll defense dice, the Overlord might play some kind of card or ability to force you to re-roll that. Now, of course, that can only be done after you roll defense dice, and any of that, then you can use your heroic feat, because you can't actually re-roll if there's no re-rolls, or even if the Overlord does have a reload. I'm losing my voice today. I really need a drink. Forces you to re-roll after you've done it. They can't, because that the re-roll should have happened just after the rolling. Anyway, Corbin may have a movement of 3, but with a stamina of 5, that's actually very, very good. I think any class would suit him fine, really. Although there may be one class that might not be all that great. That would be... Well, actually, in second thoughts, maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it'll be fine, okay? Let's ignore it. Right, next we have Lyndell, who's actually from Dungeon Quest. A good game, by the way. I would recommend that to anyone. So, same stats. Very good stats. 5, 10, 5. Absolutely all round there. All 3, so that means a 12. Normally every single attribute totals up to 11, but Lyndell's special. So is another character who may be coming in later. Well, much later. Anyway, well, nothing's really changed, really. Maybe the wording slightly changed. This one is like, each time you perform an attribute test, roll 2 grey defense dice instead of 1 grey and 1 black, which is great, you know, because all of them is all free. So anyway, heroic feat, this is a skill, so perform an attack. After you roll attack dice, you may change the attack die to a different result of your choice. Yes, again, the wording is a little bit more better if you actually have the conversion kit, because it's just like place the attack dice. Yeah, so yet again, a lot has changed. Now we have Brother Guerin. Or is it Brother Guerin? It might be Guerin. I call it Guerin, but it could be Guerin. Anyway, right, so the latest one is that he has an extra stamina. The hero ability is slightly different. This one's like, each time you perform an attack, after dice are rolled, you may suffer 1 damage to add a damage to the results. Limit once per attack. Now, the old one did not have the limit once per attack, so you could actually keep doing it again and again and again. So you're able to actually kill monsters quite simply, really. This one is literally just once. So you're losing lots of damage to make damage, which you can only do once, but you'll gain 1 more stamina. I think that's a fair trade, really. I really do, because playing as a healer, you definitely want to have enough stamina. I mean, especially with a movement of 3. Anyway, the heroic feat is after you defeat a monster. Yeah, the old one was easier to actually defeat monsters. But of course, you do actually get 2 attacks, and it does say limit once per attack, so, you know, you get 2 chances. Anyway, or you might even just kill it in one. Yeah, roll 2 red power dice. You and each hero within 3 spaces of you recover the damage equal to the hearts rolled. So, yeah, 2 red power dice. That's a nice little healing there already. Right, and last but not least, Jace the Exile. A very good character actually. His stats aren't all that bad. Yes, you can see a stamina 3 and he's a mage. But right, let's get a bit more. Let's say your armor loses all text that prevents you from equipping runes, so you can equip any armor you wish. Apply +1 to your stamina for each rune you have equipped. And now there's plenty of runes to go around with, especially when you get more expansions as well. There's plenty of more runes in there as well. The heroic feat is changed for the better, mind you. Right, so this is a skill. So perform 1 attack with a magic weapon. This attack gains Pierce 3. Now with the conversion kit, that's where it ends. But there's a little bit more. If you perform this attack with a rune weapon, and why not, add a surge to results. Very, very good. Especially for Act 1 stuff. You might actually be starting off with a rune weapon anyway, or you find one eventually. It's a lot more better if you just like find one straight away. Then you are like laughing. Right. Now for the monsters. Or should it be monsters? Okay, so the lava beetles. I'm going to tell you this much. Oh, it's a little bit wobbly, but that's because... Right. Nothing's changed from the conversion kit whatsoever. And so you've got the lava beetles, which gives you blast, short range, whilst the master is auto blast. Yay! Go blast. Yeah, that's about it for them. Next we have giants. Sorry, I'm trying to look well. That's not giants. That's chaos beasts. I said giants. What? Oh my god! Why did I mix them up? Oh. Right. They look like giants. Right. I could guarantee you this much. Nothing's really changed. Those that don't actually have the conversion kit. Right. I like giants a lot. The minions with 10 health and a black defense dice. And stun. And reach. Oh, giants, you have served me well. The master ones get sweep. Which is... perform an attack. This attack affects each figure within 2 spaces and a line of sight of this monster. Each figure rolls defense dice separately, so you could actually be hitting your own monsters, but I think when I've used the sweep before, I think I've actually had killed one of my monsters before, but I'm pretty sure I knocked out 2 heroes and damaged 1 in 1 hit, so a fair trade. And giants are really fun. Literally, I like giants. Now we have chaos beasts, which hopefully they're not giants. No, that's a chaos beast. That's a chaos beast. That's a chaos beast. There, right. And nothing's actually changed from the conversion kit. Right. Right, these are 4 squared monsters, so they're quite slow, but they have good health. To good health. They are ranged, and they have the ability called Morph. and sorcery for the master. Yes, I like sorcery a lot. Thankfully, you automatically get one anyway if you're having 2 heroes. Alright, so Morph is when this monster attacks, it uses the dice of a figure, Overlord's choice, in its line of sight. If a hero is chosen, because it says figure, you get to pick hero or monster. The Overlord may choose which of the hero's equipped weapons to use. The monster cannot use any of the figure's other abilities because it already has their own. Like, there's a surge for 1. There's a surge for 1 with a sorcery 2. But it still counts as ranged. How nice. And with sorcery, it's like after making an attack, this monster may convert up to X to damage, X range to damage, or X damage to range. Mainly it's always damage. But yeah, it all depends on the dice. Who knows? You might get a blue and a red, or you might get a blue, red, yellow and a green. Oh, it all depends. Sorcery can help with this. Alright, so yeah, I think that's it really. I would give this probably an 8 out of 10, just because the giants are really good. I love giants anyway. The heroes aren't all that bad. It's like Jace the Exile is always really good anyway. Let me think. If you actually already have first edition, then I'd probably say maybe a 7, just because not a lot of that actually have changed, which is unfortunate. Yeah, well, of course the models. I mean, come on. And like 1 or 2 stats, I think. I think it was just the 1. I think that was Brother Guerin. Oh well, that's it for today. Thank you very much. Until next time. Bye.